Everyone says ChatGPT just predicts the next word, but how does it do that? How does some electricity running in wires know how to complete a sentence? How can some metal in a chip be creative? It's actually pretty simple. When you write a word, the first thing it does is look it up. Except it can't use a dictionary because it's a computer and computers only understand numbers. Yes, even large language models only pretend to understand words. So instead, it uses a special dictionary that writes definitions in numbers called word embeddings. You can easily download one online, except it won't make much sense to you unless you're a robot. Now that it knows what you asked it, it's time to work out the answer. Because it sees the prompt as a lot of numbers, it can do math on it. A whole lot of math. And at the end of it all, it'll try to come up with a best guess for the next word. Except, the first few times you try this, that guess won't even be close. It's like the model is reaching in a bag for a word wearing a blindfold. Because all that math was all wrong. In fact, it was a bunch of random calculations that meant nothing. That's because the model hasn't been trained yet. It started off in a random state, and that's what you're seeing. So how do we train it? In short, trial and error. We keep letting it make its abysmal guesses, but then we tell it the right answer and show how to get to that answer. How do we do that? So its next guess is very slightly better. Repeat a million times, and its guesses get a lot better. Now, all we have to do is take its output, feed it back in, and have it predict another word, on and on, until we have a full paragraph. Sure, the older versions would sometimes lose track of where they were going midway through the paragraph, but given enough capacity and training data, you can get coherent text.